Hey guys, Alex from the Crypto Kings here. We're just in Seattle at Neo Devcon, and I've got, without a doubt, probably the best presenter so far that I've seen at this entire conference. Alan here. Alan, why don't you tell us about your platform, what you guys are doing, and what brings you to DevCon?
Sure. So we go to every single DevCon and community meeting that we can. We went through Europe, we went through Asia, talking about what it is we do. And our platform is something we call MoonLight. MoonLight basically solves the problem of trust or faith. The fact is that people have too much of it. And you might think that...
We know all about that in the space right now.
Well, what's the problem with that? Well, the problem with blind faith, especially in recruiting or if you're on like a recruiting platform, is that people will exaggerate or make up a lot of things all the time. And in fact, in crypto, that's part of the reason a whole bunch of scams get started.
Yeah, hashtag Tron partners with everyone.
They partner with everyone, or you know, they'll link to a LinkedIn page that says this guy has like 30 PhDs and he graduated from Harvard, Yale, and Stanford, all within like the same 2 years or something. It's ridiculous. And you know, that's an extreme example. And a more realistic example would be like someone tries to go for a job interview and they, you know, overly exaggerate what they do, and then they end up, you know, going into the job interview, they might do well, they connect with the interviewer, but then they're totally crap at the job.
Yeah.
Because they don't have the skills required, and it's just a waste of money,
Wasted time,
for
yeah.
everybody involved.
So much asset loss there, yeah.
Exactly.
It's hugely frivolous.
Right.
So your system is a streamlined, trusted process for this?
So basically what you can do is, you can do work on our platform, like complete tasks. You have job issuers and you have resolvers. You know, issuers will issue like a task, resolver will complete the task, and the skills they use, how long it took them to do it, you know, what the
It's all transparent.
It's all transparent.
Yeah.
It's logged into a public blockchain so anybody can see it. And that's a sort of way of giving you proof that they have these skills. So you don't have to ask like, are you a great JavaScript developer? Of course they're going to say yes.
Of course.
But
I'm a great
yeah,
JavaScript developer.
Exactly, but you can show them. You can actually show them how long it takes, how well you've done. Like right there, publicly, transparently. Then it opens up to a whole new world of possibilities.
Yes.
Now that you have people that you know the skill set and you know that what your requirements are, you can instantly matchmake with people, saving a whole bunch of time. It's not just one person like Uber or Lyft or Fiverr or freelancer who only do like one-on-one tasks, like
Right.
to mow your lawn or
You
like,
had that ability to integrate multiple tasks as well as groups of
people
into those different tasks.
Right, because
It's
now
so
you know,
interesting.
Because now you know what each person is capable of. You know what their timeline is like, how quickly they work, and so you can tie those all together to, you know, work on bigger projects. If you want to work on bigger projects, like just cobbling people together from like freelancer,
We've tried that.
or Fiverr.
We've tried that. The
Even with one
management
person,
alone
the management alone
is huge.
which is why on MoonLight we're providing you project management tools in the system. But if you try to cobble multiple random people together, even one you have a hard time trusting. Even when I get into Uber, I sometimes wonder, is this a good idea?
Right.
With like 5 to 10 people, that issue just increases exponentially. Because even if one person messes up, I can set your deadline back by like days,
months.
weeks, months.
Yeah, absolutely.
And so with a trusted sort of platform where it's very clear what the information is, what the data is, what all the intel is, you can just do so much more with that.
I think the word I would use is that aspect of the business is like a Fiverr type model, but with proof of work and analytics and management built in. Is that a good way of putting it?
Well,
I know
wouldn't
that's
say-
reducing it more, but that at least the collaborative work part. You also have the resume aspect of it.
Resume, yeah.
Yeah, and the third part was
So our 3 parts are the trustless resume, our matchmaking market, and we have the project management system.
right. So now this certainly is better and more superior than any platform out in the market right now.
I think it's certainly more comprehensive than any other platform out there right now, because there are platforms out there that do individual parts of these, like one by one, but you would need 3 different platforms. You would go to LinkedIn for the first one, and for the second one, I don't know of any sort of matchmaking marketplace, to be honest. And the third one you would use like Jira or something like that. And they haven't been able to integrate them together, which boggles my mind, because it makes sense to just go from resume to find the person you want from the resume to start managing these people that you got through the resume, through the matchmaking. all links together. The reason that they haven't been able to do it so far is because they have to trust each person every step of the way.
That's right.
And with blockchain, that's something that
can
I
solve.
think we can take a step towards solving.
Yeah, absolutely. So now you seem very forward perspective. Your macro perspectives to me seem bang on. You seem like you're on the right track. We spoke earlier about mining, FPGAs, and trading, and you said for you, it's better to focus on arbitrage. It's better to focus on trading. It's better to focus on that level of the marketplace for
It
you.
depends on who you are.
Of course. Now, tell us, since you have such what I would call as healthy perspectives, what do you see as some of the catalysts for mass adoption coming online this year? Do you see this year as being that critical moment of mass adoption, or are we still a little far away from that?
I think, to be honest, people are only going to get in when they feel the hype. That's the truth for 99%. The institutions actually might take this as a good opportunity to get in because the price is so low. But for
Yes.
most people, they, on their head, in their brains, they're just like, it's dead, we're not doing this. So for the general population, maybe not this year. In fact, I don't really want to speculate on the price. But if I were to say anything about it, I don't think we're going to see anything major this year either in terms of price action.
A year ago in January, I told all of my clients and everyone we work for to be prepared financially and mentally for 2 years of sideways market.
2 years,
And-
maybe 2.5, 3 years.
And I think we're near the end of that cycle,
Right.
but I think we still could have another 9 months to go for sure.
Right now is definitely the time for projects to prove themselves by releasing things, by proving that they're not vaporware, by
Yes.
proving that the blockchain space is something to be trusted. I know some economist says that blockchain crypto is only used by scammers and players and criminals.
Yes.
Well,
Which
if you
we are
want-
none
if you
of.
want-
JP
if you want
Morgan
to tell me I'm a
cough.
criminal, come on,
Yeah.
I'm right here.
Right.
But I don't think I'm doing anything wrong by promoting this sort of technology. I definitely think that it has real use cases that are beyond that of a simple, database or something that's been created like 30 years ago.
Exactly. And if they question your chops, you can just refer them to your platform where they can see the proof of work right there. Yeah, it's very interesting. Now, is there any projects you're following this year? Anything you're really interested in outside of obviously working hard on your own?
I'm really interested in what Vitalik is doing.
Yeah.
With
Vitalik.
I think Constantinople is going to be an interesting challenge. As you know, next year Bitcoin is going to have its reward rate in May.
Yep.
So that's a possible catalyst sideline for as well.
Yeah, I personally I feel with the proof of stake coming online, that'll increase the floor on things like Ethereum time and time again as institutional and as people look at it as more of a bond style of investment, a passive income. But we still have a lot of room to go, and as right as we've both been throughout this market, we still see things all the time that take us by surprise. Do you see any competition in the market? Are you fearful of people coming online, of people cloning your product at all?
I think no, I don't really see an issue.
You guys are very far ahead on your development, it looks like.
Well, the problem is that a lot of platforms seem to think that taking a conventional product and then sticking a crypto coin to it is going to
Revolutionize the world.
change the world. And
Most Spencer and I agree.
think
Most
it's-
things.
I think it's kind of ridiculous because blockchain is meant to be sort of. If you're adding a new technology to your product, you need to make sure that it improves it. If you're taking like say for example LinkedIn, and you're just like it's LinkedIn, but now you can pay each other with LinkedIn coins. What's the point?
What's the
you
point?
Can use Square Cash. You can use PayPal. There's a whole bunch of faster ways to do that sort of thing. So if it doesn't improve it in a fundamental sort of way, like you're trying to use trustless resumes to explode productivity, then I don't see the point really.
And I certainly see that as a huge productivity enhancer. Okay, I'll leave you with one more question. Sure. Of course, one of the big hypes this year on Raven, on Neo, on Ethereum is the STOs. the digitization of stock assets and allowing people to trade those. Now, a lot of these, to script regulations, the investors don't actually hold the physical asset, they just hold that token. Do you think that STO will be enough of a catalyst this year to drive in another large wave, or do you think that that's only going to apply to a small share of the market?
I think for most people, they're already burned out by ICOs. You can try to change things around a bit, but for most people, they're going to look at STOs as something pretty similar.
Yeah.
So for the majority of people that fueled the last bull market, I don't.
The speculative investors.
Speculative investors. I don't think this one is so quickly after the last.
You know what? I have to agree with you there, brother. I think you're bang on with your perspectives. Like I said, such an interesting project. If our audience, if our fans, and if the crypto kings and queens want to check you out, what's the best way to get a hold of you and check out your platform?
So our website is MoonLight.io. MoonLight spelled moon and light.io. You can contact me personally at Fong at MoonLight.io, or if you're interested in our project, you can contact us at interest@MoonLight.io.
Hey, I really want to thank you for your time and thank you for your perspective, brother. I won't take up any more. I know you're one of the big shots here today, but yeah, guys, Alan, great presentation. If you get a chance, go watch it at the Neo live stream. They've got it up on their website. He was making fun of Ludacris and Fire Festival, and he really brought things down, I think, in a way that everyone could understand and relate to what the topics he was trying to cover. So great talk. Thanks, brother.
All right, thank you very much.
So this is Alex with Spencer behind the camera. Say hi, Spencer.
Yo.
And we're just at the Seattle DevCon. And so this is Alex and Spencer, Crypto Kings. Out of here.